It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Monday, March 13th. I'm Mike LaGroff. A heat wave here in the southwest for the next 7 days or so, with near record high temperatures possible off and on throughout that period. Then a cool down possible by early next week. Let's get out there and talk about it this morning as the sun comes up over the valley. A few high clouds right now. We are at 64 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew point at 43, relative humidity 45%. The winds are light, the barometer is rising. Temperatures across the area this morning, low 50s in the coldest valley locations, low and middle 60s in the urban core. A few high clouds here in southern Arizona this morning, otherwise mostly clear skies prevail. On the watch warning map, the big story is in the northeast. A major winter storm set to move in there tonight and tomorrow. Winter storm warnings for Philadelphia, New York, Boston, Hartford, Syracuse, Burlington, Vermont, Portland, Maine, all of the northeast hubs with significant snow. In fact, a blizzard warning for the New York City metro area. And again, some spots could see over 20 inches of snow before it's all said and done, and howling wind and very chilly temperatures as well. On the convective outlook, a marginal severe weather risk today from about Tampa Bay south to Fort Myers. And I showed you this graphic on yesterday's video. We'll show this again. These are record highs for the next week or so here in the valley, and I think we have a small chance of at least tying that record high for today. We might break Saturday's record of 94 degrees. So let's talk about that and everything else related to our weather as we take a look at the models. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. A very weak low off the Southern California coast this afternoon, but really not going to have much of an impact in our weather. A few high clouds here or there, and it'll be warm with temperatures topping out at about 90. Would not be surprised if we got into the low 90s. I don't think we're going to break the record high of 92 for today, but we'll be kind of close, and it'll be in the mid 90s in some of the warmest desert spots. Tonight, mostly clear and mild, lows in the mid 50s to mid 60s. Tomorrow, mostly sunny again, highs right about the low 90s in the valley. On Wednesday, a little piece of energy will break away from a trough over the northeast Pacific and dive down here through the southwest states. But this is a very weak feature, no moisture associated with it, maybe a few patchy cirrus clouds, and temperatures will back off a couple of degrees. We'll be in the upper 80s to about 90 in the sky, partly cloudy. On Thursday, again, just a few clouds around and high temps upper 80s to low 90s. Friday, high pressure rebuilds, upper heights approaching between 585 and 588 decameters, so high temperatures will quickly recover back to the low and possibly middle 90s. Friday's record high is 99. I don't think we're going to break that. Saturday, we're going to be in the mid 90s, and latest guidance suggests we'll be somewhere in between 93 to 95. So we'll be very close to that record high of 94. On Sunday, we're still mostly sunny, very warm, highs in the low and middle 90s, approaching those record highs. Here's a week from today, Monday, March 20th, and the ridge begins to flatten out. You see the upper heights are coming down. High temperatures will be backing off into the mid 80s. Here's Tuesday, March 21st. A low just about to smash into the northern California coast. Not looking as impressive as yesterday's feature, though. But with the heights coming down and some clouds on the increase, temps would back off into the upper 70s and low 80s. And then this is the end of the forecast period, Wednesday, March 22nd. And some of the models had even suggested a very small chance of rain out here. The European is showing that. The GFS has been showing that the last couple of runs. I don't think we have much of a chance, but we, of course, will keep an eye on it. This does not look nearly as deep or as impressive as yesterday's feature, but one thing we will say is temperatures will be lower. I think highs will be back down toward the mid and upper 70s if this verifies. Let's look at temperatures off the European ensemble through the period. And if this is right, boy, a major cool down coming out there for next week with highs getting into the low 70s and those overnight lows dropping back into the 50s, maybe even upper 40s. I don't know if it gets quite that cold, but we have been hinting at a cool down for the end of the month. And that's a look at the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video back here tomorrow morning. Thanks as always so much for watching, and have a great Monday.